Hello everybody and welcome, it's your boy Logic, and we have a fantastic battle sent in today. We have the Melon Lord, otherwise known as the Arubberduckofwar, and the Lizardmen, Randyandypanyz, or Randy and the Tomb Kings, and both of these players are going to be playing on Stir River. So it's going to be quite the interesting battle today, so if we pop into this here for the Lizardmen and the Arubberduckofwar, we're going to be having Krokgar coming up on his Carnosaur. He's going to come in with Hand of the Gods, Swiftness of Itzel, Deadly Onslaught, Scared Spawning of Ixotl, and Cold Blooded. We're also going to be having a Thunderous one coming in here with his Thunderous abilities. We're also going to be having the Skink Priest of Beasts here, a big popular pick coming in from Arubberduckofwar, with Transformation of Kadon, the Amber Spear, and Flock of Doom. And for the front line here, we're going to be having a mixture of Saurus Warriors with shields, Red-Crested Skinks, and Skink Cohort, all dotted along the front line here. And we're also going to be having some Feral Cold ones here for some flanking potential, and 3 units of sneaky Pterodon riders in the back here. So that makes up the forces of the Lizardmen. And for the front line, we're going to be having 4 units of Skeleton Warriors here for the Tomb Kings, 4 units of Spearmen around the back, and that's going to make up the pocket here, which is in the pocket here, we're going to be having 2 units of Nehekar Warriors, 2 units of Skeleton Archers, and 2 units of Tomb Guard. But in the rear, there's going to be 2 Bone Giants, a unit of Carrion, and the big boy himself, Arkan the Black, coming in here as the Lord here for the Tomb Kings. And here today we're going to be having him with the Tomb Blade of Arkan, the Staff of Nagash, the Liber Mortis, the Fate of Buna, the Purple Sun of Zexrus, and Spirit Leech. So lots of damaging spells there, so he's got to make sure he utilises those the best he can. Now let's talk about this here. I do really like this army, very well layered. It's got lots of layers here that's going to stop a Arubberduckofwar really hopping onto these Bone Giants. But well done from Arubberduckofwar here, some sneaky units here with only 1 unit of Carrion to counteract these. So it's going to be very, very busy Skeleton Archers here and very, very busy Bone Giants as we've got lots and lots of big dinos here. So as you can see from both sides, no real healing on both sides, so any damage sustained is going to be quite substantial here. So out of the bat, as you can see here, to negate some of the damage, we're going to be seeing Arubberduckofwar really pushing up against this ridge to protect himself here up against the Bone Giants. So very, very smart play coming here. But also very good smart play coming in from Randy, as he's going to really try and cut off this hole. Now, I really like this play because it stops the Arubberduckofwar easily flanking here. If he can really lock in place here, it stops the Arubberduckofwar coming in and coming around and getting onto these key units that he's going to want to get onto. Now, as you can see here, we did see the Feral Cold ones coming to the side, and we did see the counterplay here coming from the Carrion. So Randy has obviously seen Arubberduckofwar pushing over here, which is quite interesting, and he does have more units coming. As we see the Bone Giants coming through, shooting up against the Saurus Warriors, as they have no other targets available. So we do have the Pterodon Riders coming through, and we do have Krokgar pushing through. Let's see what his intention is as Krokgar comes in. So we do have a Hand of the Gods coming through. Let's see. Oh my god, it does a fantastic amount of damage to Arkan the Black. Absolutely shattering his leadership. What a fantastic spell coming in. But we also have some trade-off value coming in as the Bone Giants are also able to get some good value up against Krokgar. Wow, that is a tremendous amount of damage coming against Arkan the Black. And we also have a Summon in the front coming for some extra chaff. We also have some Pterodon Riders coming in. Rock dropping here up against the Skeleton Archers, getting some tremendous value coming in here. For an absolute fantastic amount of value here. And we're also going to be having the Carrion coming in, really countering up the Pterodon Riders. This is the opportunity here for Arubberduckofwar to get his flanking force here on the left to really come round now, really get these guys involved and time it perfectly for when this front line hits. As we can see here, we do have the very damaged Saurus Warriors coming in on the front, but this value here coming in, negative 48 leadership with damage sustained. What a fantastic Hand of the Gods coming in there. Fantastic amount of damage coming against the Skeleton Archers. Very well played by the Melon Lord here himself. But here it is for Randy. He's in the perfect position, good amount of layers. He should be able to do some good damage here, assuming he can keep his leadership alive. So we do have some good fire coming in here, shooting out against the Saurus Warriors. These guys do have shields, they do have thick scaly skin, and unfortunately most of these range is not going to be beneficial here. You need to get them up against the Skin Cohort or really shooting in up against these big boys, as they're going to really pile through the front here, really ramming into these Nehekar Warriors as if they don't even exist. So we do need to see Randy here getting these units of Spearmen in up against these guys, really pinning them in place, and he does need to get onto this caster. Amber Spear coming through here. Fantastic damage coming up against Arkan the Black. What a great amount of damage here. And he does have some 3 units of Pterodon shooting up into him, doing some good damage. But he is trying to... Oh, and we do have Arubberduckofwar coming on into these archers here. And he's popped Scared Spawning, Swiftness of Itzel and Deadly Onslaught. He does want to get rid of these archers as quickly as possible. But it looks here that we do have an Alpha Strike coming here on Ark in the Black, and a bit of a misplay coming in here, as Ark in the Black has been caught here. And we do have the left flank coming in with Skin Cohorts, and from Red Crested Skins, very well played here. Good overflanking play coming in from Arubberduckofwar. Ark in the Black is going to struggle here, but we do have a summon coming in. So we do have Ushopti, so he's going to try and counterplay with the Ushopti, really try and push off, and it has worked. Arubberduckofwar has pushed off here with Krotgar, and he has got away. So we do have the Ushopti here, and I imagine just leave the Ushopti alone. They are a summoned unit, they will come away, but there is a summon coming in here from a Feral Manticore. This might be the play here from Arubberduckofwar to really try and pin it in Ark in the Black. For the army here of Randy, he really needs the Ark in the Black away from this. And he does have a very good play here from Arubberduckofwar, pinning in both the Bone Giants and getting the Thunderous One into these pockets, shutting down these big boys, stopping them from getting the damage they want to. A good Hand of God coming in up against the Bone Giant as well. And we do have the Feral Cold one really causing some big terror up against Ark and doing some good damage. The Ushopti are really going to have to counter and really shut down this Feral Manticore. So summon on summon violence here with Krotgar coming in. But we do have a massive issue here. Ark in the Black here coming in with less than 200 health and negative leadership. He is going to really struggle here. He has popped Starflint and Gash, but he does have less than 100 health and negative leadership. Will he be going down here? And yes, Ark in the Black does go down. What a fantastic, unfortunate loss here for Randy. Fantastic from the point of view of Arubberduckofwar here. Exactly what he wanted to do with Hand of the Gods. Really coming through with that ginormous play, but such a loss here for Randy. As you can see, his front line losing all of its leadership after Arkan has been gone. And we do have the Red Crested Skins coming in the back, pinning down the Bone Giants. We do have these Pterodon Runners that were on top of the Bone Giant, really getting in, really shutting down this Bone Giant. Thunderous Bomb coming in with this AP value, but so does the Bone Giant. Also has good AP weapon strength value coming in. All of the army here lost its leadership, unfortunately losing Ark in the Black, but we do have Krotgar here, who has lost a tremendous amount of health, coming in with Swiftness of Itzel, and coming in with Cold-Blooded, increasing his leadership and keeping him under control, stopping him from rampaging. But we do have Randy here popping his Tomb Guard, really trying to get rid of Krotgar. If he can get rid of Krotgar, perhaps there's a potential here he can come in. But it does look like up here, it does look unfortunately like army losses will be coming into play. And we do have a very healthy Skin Priest coming in, and I imagine with some Wizard Magic. And there it is, an unfortunate loss here for the Tomb Kings, but very well played. The overflanking forces here coming in for Arubberduckofwar, and that rear value play coming in from the Rock Drops. So, what a fantastic battle we had here today, guys. Very well played from both, and very unfortunately here, being put on the back foot, Randy from the beginning, and we have Ark in the Black only coming in with 400 damage value. Very unfortunate there. Hand of the Gods play, fantastic from the beginning there from Arubberduckofwar. But let's have a look at the Bone Giants. The Bone Giants coming in with 1k value and 1.4. I would have liked to see a little bit more from them, but unfortunately, he was pinned and pulled all over the place by these flanking and summoned units. So very well played there. So we do have a 380 value and a 350 value coming in for the Skeleton Archers. Still not quite paying for themselves as well as they should have done, in my opinion. And unfortunately, the front line here really getting chomped apart here by the over 300 kills coming in from the Saurus Warriors with Shields. Tremendous amount of, not a tremendous amount of value, but tremendous amount of kills. Really carving apart these Skeleton Warriors. It's a fantastic play there with these on the front line, doing exactly what they needed to do. Big, hefty meat shields in the front, really distracting most of the army, trying to carve through these to get into that backline key targets. But here we go, 2.9k value coming in from Krotgar. Fantastic value. And also a very healthy 2,000 damage value and lots of health on this Thunderous One. This Thunderous One could have gone on for a very long time. 177 kills, fantastic amount of work, and 64 kills and 1.1k damage value with that Manticore summon being very elite and even killing and pushing off Ark in the Black. So what a fantastic battle here, guys. Well played to both opponents here. Well done. And guys, if you enjoyed this video, please think about putting a big thumbs up on this video and subscribing. I would appreciate both. It really raises the YouTube channel and it helps me out a lot. Also think about commenting. I do really enjoy reading all of your comments and having a good conversation having on every single one of these videos. It's very nice to see. Also guys, down in the description below, I'm going to be leaving my Discord where I leave all of my YouTube videos and all of my YouTube streams on there for you guys to check out whenever you please. Also, you can drop in and meet the community there and give a talk to everybody. Also, in the description and in the Discord, there will be a link to Battlemania 2. So that's going to be taking part this Friday, the 19th of February at 5 PM GMT, and that is welcome for everybody to join. And during that stream this week, we're going to be having a big announcement for myself and this channel and how we're going to be going forward here with multiplayer. So I hope to see every single one of you there. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video.